Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I am Narca Plays, and today, you know what? Let's try and do something interesting that I haven't seen yet. What I'm thinking is we're gonna do endless mode, but we are going to be trying to get to 100 villages in a row. So yes, that would mean saving 100 villages in a row without losing. Do I think it's possible? Yes. Am I gonna probably be the first person to attempt such a feat? Yes. There's probably people out there that have done this already. Just like through just playing the game normally. But I feel like but I'm gonna do it as kind of like a challenge to try and get there. Alright. Alright, so we're starting us off with Dreamer, Medium. So these two. So 2 is pointing over there. You were a baker and you're pointing at and you have 2 evils adjacent to you. Okay. What do you got? Dreamer, another dreamer, a judge, shaman, and a lover. I don't think this baker is real, so baker is not real. Alright, so, I'm looking at this board, and we got a lover where if they are telling the truth, they're pointing at one of our evil dreamers, because there's no way there's 3 of them. I mean, they could be the shaman pair, but then we're also looking at these 2 being the shaman pair. Or someone here being the shaman pair. I think we stab 4 for information here. Okay, 4 is our shaman, which means 2 has to be our judge. Shaman cannot be telling the truth, and there's already 1 evil, so we know 5 has to be good. But just to make sure, we'll check baker or shaman. Yep. Shaman or baker. That is correct information. Baker or shaman. Yes. Okay. So that means a hidden doppelganger is the dreamer, and the shaman picked to make more dreamers. So we just have an army of dreamers right here. What in the world? And 8, you are not right, buddy. Yep, we had shaman pair, dream, or doppelganger, and lover that was counterclaimed by shaman. Alright, moving along. We're at village number 2. Let's do this. Slayer. Alright, we got 2 pairs of evils. According to the knitter, we have a second Slayer. Someone has to be evil there, I think. Fortune teller. Investigator. Plague doctor. Knitter. Oracle. Witness. And oh my god, that is so lucky, actually. Oh my god. I stabbed the knight, forgetting that Puka and Plague Doctor were on the board. So when I stabbed the knight and they died, I was like, no! Because I was like, oh crap, it's a corrupted knight. No, it was just an evil, it is our Puka. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna use our Plague Doctor on 1. Figure out 2 is evil, 1 is corrupted. Yep, there we go. So 1 is good because they are corrupted. 6 is good because they saw 2. So now we are going to use 1, or we can't use 1 on that. 2 or 5 is our minion, that is correct, so these are good. 2 was affected by an evil. You're somewhat good, but corrupted, so there's a chance you're evil. Alright, Fortune Teller has only the chance of being Plague Doctor corrupted. Is there an evil between these two? No. And then we have a Slayer. We'll test the Slayer on the minion. And we found our Poisoner. Oh, the Poisoner poisoned the Fortune Teller. Okay. Oh, and our Investigator was corrupted also. Alright, let's move on to the next area. Sorry about that. Evils are not adjacent to each other. There's one evil adjacent to 2. Slayer is on the board. Bombardier has arrived. Plague Doctor has arrived. We'll use the Druid to see. There was a Bombardier between 4, 5, and 6. We have a Investigator on the board. And we have a second Plague Doctor, okay. What's going on here? There's a Villager. I honestly do not... Okay, you're corrupted. Now we can use... 7 is corrupted, 7 is not corrupted. So 5 is out of here for being wrong. 8 sees that it's corrupted. Slayer will test on 5. Evils are not adjacent to each other. So we're looking for a Ba. One evil adjacent to you. There we go. Oh, it was a Slayer Lycanthrope. I've honestly not seen that. Alright, but anyway, we found our Ba, so we can move on to village number 4. Counterclockwise. Slayer. Judge. Confessor. Alright, 5. Are they corrupted? 9 is evil? Okay. What are you? Or were you disguised as a scout? It's like, the way that I was able to know that 8 is evil in this situation, and essentially how to explain it is, if an evil is telling a Rambler to be quiet, that means the Rambler's evil. And if it's a good character, then they are telling a good Rambler to be quiet. Alright, well, we'll continue on then. We'll use 3 on 2, find out that he's telling the truth. 1 is currently pointing at our twin minion, so unless 2 is lying about killing 8, which we know he isn't, 1 is good. So then 6 has to be evil because, yeah, there's no way for them to be... there's no way for them to effectively be pointing at an evil from 2, 4, or 5. Alright, village number 5. Investigator, Plague Doctor, Bard, and... yeah. How are you not corrupted? Oh, you're evil, that's why. Well, then you're lying too. Oh, buddy, come on. Oh, that's the corrupted guy. Oh, okay, we got a werewolf. Werewolf is on the board. It's like, 2 Plague Doctors. Huh. Alright, we gotta find our werewolf now. There's only one pair of evil. Werewolf is 3 away from the closest evil. It's like crap. I think we need more info. You're good. And you're pointing at the villager, so. Or 8 to be wrong, or look at 10. What's 10? Okay. Before we go, because if 10 was not right, or was right, it was 6. And alright, well we got it. Alright, village number 6, or is this 7? I don't know. We have our wretch. You are good for pointing at the wretch. Equal distant, so you're saying that it's going to be, you're accusing 5 effectively. Just drawing lines here to map it out. Is there an evil between here? No, you're corrupted, okay. 7 is good. Alright, well, we found our other evil. Boom. Alright, we have a original baker, alright. 6 is a real slayer. 8 is a baker. 6 is a real slayer. 7 is a knight. There are no corrupted characters, so you're actually good. We're starting to look really weird here. 7 can't die. You're a slayer. Okay. Someone is dead. One of the evils. If that is our puppet, then, or puppeteer, we're screwed. Because we'll never figure it out. Okay. But we have 3 evils up here. Thinking that it's going to be just this circle here. Because we know that the baker had to spread. There's only one person else that's one other person claiming baker. So these 2 are probably good. And so then 3 is good because we're pointing at 8 being good. So now, well, since we know 9 is dead, I'll test here. You can kill. How come, buddy? Because you're evil. Okay. Then that makes 2 evil, and 4 is evil also. Oh, now it's there are no corrupt characters. Well, now I just have, now it's just a 50-50. I'm gonna pick 5. I'm shocked that I actually got that. But anyway, so alchemy is going on. Architect playing at the left side. 2 is a real architect, so we have a duo. And that one. We're drawing here. Drawing an